Operation Save Jake.
So we got this side all cut apart earlier for the tire clearance, for the bed. So now we're gonna make a paper template so we can match the other side, so they're both the same. And then we'll start cutting that side apart. But we put the wheel on, traveled the truck, and so we're maxed out on the bump stops, and we got full tire clearance now. So you can see what we're doing here is we're just tracing some template paper, and then we'll trim it out so both sides are symmetrical and the same.
Hey, baby. What's cracking, homie? Oh, hold on, we gotta do that again.
Hold on, cut, and restage, action.
Hey, what's up, bud?
What's up?
What's cracking?
How's your weekend?
Good, man.
Good.
Yeah. What you working on?
4 o'clock.
Paper mache today?
Yeah.
Cool.
Arts and crafts.
That's my favorite kind of rear end.
So I made a template from the other side, and we're gonna match this side.
Is it gonna match?
Perfect.
All right, Zachary.
About 28 minutes at back.
28?
Yeah.
We'll be busy by then.
Well, all right. What time will we be unbusy?
Don't worry, Ricky can't read the measuring tape.
What time are you unbusy?
Kinda can.
Kinda can.
A little bit.
Just the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4.
It's the 16ths that get me, dog. But I mean, the rest of them I could read.
Ta-da!
Dude, it's clean, Zachary. So what are you using right now?
So they're called Clecos. So it's just you drill an 1/8 inch pilot hole, slide her in an 1/8 inch hole, and then it spreads out and locks in. They make 1/8 inch, 3/16, quarter, all different sizes. So whatever size you need. It temporarily holds any panel on or anything you need to hold on before you rivet it or bolt it. So we'll throw the wheel and tire on, and then we'll travel the truck, check for clearances, make sure we're good. If not, we'll have to cut more. So
How's she looking?
so far so good. We can still go down about.
Jeez.
Talking?
She's tucking all the way.
Oh yeah, we're good. So yeah, so you can see here on the axle to the C-notch, we probably got about 1.25 inches or so. And that'll be good because we'll put the bump stop there, so we'll have plenty of, looks like that's about it, plenty of travel. We still got clearance here for the tub.
And the tires are gonna stick out a little bit more, right? Because they're not clearing the...
Yeah, we'll have to, yeah.
Right.
Moving out. So we're going to trim more on the side here.
Yeah.
For more clearance here, but we're really close. Now we can get a couple more measurements and we should be able to get an axle built, hopefully. So, but yeah, that's it. That's in there. Tucking it up. Everything's looking really good and we got plenty of clearance, so ready to start tubbing. So once we get the bed cage, we will have to cut more clearance holes for the shocks and bypasses, but for now we'll wait until we get the bed cage for that, but we will trim a little bit more.
Factory fresher.
Show them the inside there.
No way. No way. Dude, those seats are sick.
Yeah, this custom center console.
Dude, the console is rowdy, bro. Just picture it now. You know what I'm thinking, right?
What? Race truck?
Race truck. That's wild, too. It's like the most insane switch I've ever seen in my entire life.
Those are the nicest AC vents you'll ever feel.
Wow.
Crazy.
Dude, why don't they make this stuff factory like this?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like, why can't you just go to Ford?
It is factory from JJ Performance.
Hey.
There you go. Review?
Kind of acquired taste. Not bad. Ain't no sun drop, but it'll work.
Yeah, so I got here a little early today, about 12 o'clock, and Jake's like, be here at 12:30. I was like, I'll be a good employee. I'll show up at 12. Ain't nobody here.
Ain't nobody.
I had to wait about 10 minutes for Zach to get here. Dude, where's everybody at?
I don't know. I've been working from home the last 2 days, so.
So let's we got some.
Maybe they went to lunch without us. You think?
They better not
They
have.
better not. But we have some packages outside.
I'm excited about this number right here.
No, it's just a box. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
It's just a box.
It's Christmas time, you know? Oh, dude. It's a box.
Oh, a box. Ta-da!
Yo.
More plastic wrap.
Ooh. Would you look at that? That genuine ostrich.
Yeah, check her out, bud.
All right. Let's see here. Yeah, it's pretty good. It is nice. Oh, you got grab handles right here and everything?
Hold on. Not bad.
Not bad at all. I want these seats in my truck. All right, what you been working on?
So we made some wheel tubs for this thing the last few days. So I made them at the house, brought them in. So we shaped these. We wanted to keep the stock GM shape. That's why it's off. It's not equal to match the bedside. So this GM has a weird body line.
It's like a half teardrop.
Yeah, if you zoom in on the there above on the quarter panel above the tire, you can see how the odd shape is. But here's a stock tub. This is what we cut out, and this is what the shape we kind of copied. So
Hopefully the tire fits in there.
that's it.
I know you not open the box.
What box?
The box that the seat's in.
Why wouldn't we?
That's like when you get shit sent to the house and your wife opens it from Amazon.
I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but I'm sorry. I apologize.
You better apologize.
It only
We were
took
pulling
six-
in, I was like,
it only
that
took
thing
6
came on a
months to
pallet,
get
and I
there.
was like, and the shrink wrap's open. I was like,
We were just excited.
man,
Golly.
daggone.
All right, what are we working on, Zach?
So we're looking at how do I move these guys for the PRP bench seat. So these are the factory mounts. Contemplating on what the best route is to go for this, and I think we're just gonna end up with a Ziz wheel and make a mess, you know? We could drill all the factory plug welds out, but that'll take 2 days, so probably just cut it with a Ziz wheel and be done in 30 minutes, and then clean up our mess when we're done with that. So
Let's get to it.
y'all wanna do that?
Let's do it. Dude, old trusty scissors.
All done.
What you thinking now?
Vacuum.
Oh, okay. What do you think you're gonna have to do to mount the other seats there? You build a little box under here or what?
Yeah, we'll go to stock mounts probably here, here. Make a peg leg for the front support, but shouldn't be too bad.
Sweet. Well, we haven't been over to Bryan's shop in a minute, so let's see what he's got going on in here. Yo, how's it going, guys? What you doing?
What's all the fun?
What's all the fun? What did I miss?
Super fast Ferrari.
I came to see this thing.
Wrapping an e-tron, wrapping a spoiler, just a spoiler. Yeah, wrapping a little spoiler and trunk piece. Just a little black spoiler piece on this thing.
Nice. That's it? That's all you done to this thing?
That's it, that's all I'm doing.
Oh.
Then it's leaving.
And what are you doing to that behind you?
PPF, ceramic coat, tinted windows, radiator grills.
Nice.
Protection, brand new C8Z06. Got 20 miles on it. I drove it 1 mile. Not even a mile. I drove it like a football field, really.
Yeah, not even like 100 yards.
Yeah, that's a football field.
Yeah. That's what I was clarifying.
Pretty rowdy. Sounds good.
You get a little start up for us?
Sounds real good. Doesn't suck.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. All right, Andrew, what are we doing? Oh, you're holding?
We're live.
We are gonna
Live.
go.
What are we doing?
We're gonna go get slushie for lunch.
So we're gonna go get A what?
You're gonna get a slushie for Jake. Take it to him on the job. Drive his tractors.
He's driving tractors or operating equipment, as they say.
Driving tractors.
Driving.
So we're gonna surprise him.
And his cat. He drives the cat. He drives the cat.
Sick mullet, bruh.
That's mullet.
But he's right down the road, not too far from here. Right down yonder on
Down yonder over there by the creek.
Right?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Hey.
the kinds you want.
He did blue raspberry yesterday, I think.
We got you, Jake. Taking him to Jake. Operation Save Jake.
Oh, watch it.
All right, keep going straight.
This
Let's
one?
park up here. Oh shit, I don't see his car. Maybe he's not here.
That sucks.
See no Range Rovers around here.
Well, back to the shop we go. Failed mission. Can't find Jake.
Can't find Jake. Should I call him and just be like, hey, bud, what you up to?
That
Yeah.
ice is gonna be melted.
Coming back to the shop, I'm like 5 feet away at the red light.
All right, sounds good. I'll see you in a bit.
Alright, bye.
Hello? I'm almost back. Yeah. Had to run a few errands.
All right. So we got the slushie. Let's do it. Big dog. Welcome back to the shop, buddy.
Better than blue slushy in your hand.
Better. What are you talking about? What are
You got
doing?
Slender Man.
What are you talking? What do you got? What do you got? So I got nothing behind my back. See? Let me see. All right, big dog. We drove all the way to your new house. You weren't there.
We were gonna surprise you at your house and bring you a slushie, but we pulled in and you weren't there.
Yeah. You had just left.
Moments like this makes me proud.
Especially. How's she tasting?
What time is it? Oh yeah, right.
Perfect time for a blue slushie.
But
Sweet. We did good today.
That doesn't ever leave.
it was the effort.
The
you know,
shop?
It's not the thought, it's the effort.
So as soon as he was like, we had some errands to run, I was like, my man's coming back with a slushie.
He knew it. He knows you well.
He didn't know we went to his house or his property though.
Yeah, we were gonna break surprise you.
Zach got the tubs cut out on the GMCs. The difference between the Chevys is they have this hard dive. I don't know what their engineers were thinking when they came up with this plan, but they took a circle and a tire, which is also circle, and figured out how to cut a corner and F that all up for everybody. So I told Zach to go ahead and exaggerate this body line here and give us a little bit more room. The only part when we're at full bump that we were having an issue with clearance is in this center line. So he went ahead and made some fender tubs so they're both functional and aesthetically pleasing. There's a couple companies out there that are making some clipped corners. There's a few guys that only cut the section out that rubs and just build a little notch on it or a notch for the pumpkin. But going back between the hot rod and many truck days, and anytime somebody tubs their rear end, they end up doing the full center channel. There's a lot of electrical modules that have to go back in order for the rear ABS, all of the power for your bed lights, your inverter accessories back there, I believe the trailer brake control module, a bunch of stuff that you can't unplug or the truck freaks out. We're gonna go ahead and make a false floor and tray that sits in between here, since we had to notch it anyway, and then cover it. That way, if you ever have to change anything or if we have any kind of electrical issues, you don't have to pull the whole bed all over again. It's all gonna be accessible right in this top cover. When I went out the other day, Zach started cutting on it and he said, did you have this bed liner installed or did it come from the factory? I said, I don't remember, it was on it when I got it, but they did not prep a single thing. They just sprayed bed liner to it, and once one corner lifted, it peeled
off like, I don't know.
right up.
I mean, like peeling Play-Doh off a table. It would just.
You can see there's just a little bit left on the bed cage. It's on its way. You can't rush these kind of things, as you can see, even the stuff that is completely covered up. I mean, rightfully so. If you want, you could take all these parts and you could MIG blast it, and I'm sure it would hold. The amount of time and effort that Ryan puts into making and designing these kits, we wanted to do it justice and actually TIG weld the entire thing from start to finish. We don't have a MIG welded part on this truck except for a few parts from the factory. Everything has been double and triple passed at minimum. It's all going to be treated as if it was the final product that you were going to be looking at, regardless of whether it's under the bed or not. So we're looking forward to having a mixture of the color scheme on the truck. The whole truck is going to be murdered out. Obviously we have Jason's Innovates are raw. The billet upper links are raw. The sway bar end links are raw. The upper control arms on the front are raw, along with the billet tie rod arms, and then everything else is going to be murdered out. And the tail lights will be smoked, so it's going to be pretty menacing. I'm excited to do this spec because for the past 10 or 15 things between cars and trucks we've done murdered out everything all the time, and it's getting kind of played out. So we're excited to see what it's going to look like with some contrasting color.
So Caleb dropped this off actually right before lunch today. So we had to shape, so the factory gas hole is here. You know, if you go look at a stock truck or whatever, but so the Fiberworks panels had a cutout for this, but we're using a rear fuel cell, so we needed to get rid of it anyway. So we shaped the panel, epoxied, and riveted it on, and then Caleb, her body worked it smooth for us, and while he had it, he went ahead and blocked the rest of the panel out for the first 2 coats of primer, so that much closer to body work, you know.
Where are you gonna mount the other gas tank?
So the gas tank will be in the rear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So you know, with it'll hold under there. The kidney tray will hold it. So Pyrotech is making the fuel cell for us.
Sweet. Golly.
When Zach had his production shorts on and everything,
It was hot, dude,
with
earlier.
the huckleberry cuts, and just like Andy in there. Yeah,
find the-
but mix it
You gotta
mix
find
it
the
in.
perfect mix of
That's what would have been good if
We've
you
had
were
a few
on,
where we were like, well, we changed the air filter on the Jeep, and then the rest of it was 45 minutes, and we got 211
do-
likes. Yeah, 2 that
Oh,
said.
yeah,
Kenny Bubbles.
Well, and then somebody else said, "Me too, Bubbles."
Really?
Yeah, when they're like, "I'm just."
Is that you?
No. He's been with us since before we were famous.
Okay, but I'm not putting Kenny Bubbles in there. It's probably Andy's.
We've-
We're roughing it in. But
Yes, we just roughed these in.
Dead Eyes is pretty close.
Oh, don't worry. It's just,
that in the
hey,
blue-
it's just
Put that in
metal.
the
We
blue
can
for
fix
real.
it. So good thing you're not done, because we can planish it back out. But
All right, you ready, Miller?
Yeah, I'm ready.
See, I can't tell. Like when you do that, that's when it ends. We need the so we know when it's.
Order one of the things off Amazon. Action.
But I mean,
I'll send you the
that's-
link.
why does it beep when it's done? Like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, his eyes are still like I can see white still. Like usually when he's recording, I'm like, is he looking at us, Zach?
He hasn't had time
is
yet.
he looking at
I know,
us?
because he's always like, all right, you guys ready? And I'm like, where's he?
Is it bright in here?
Yeah, where are we? Are we filming from over?
Where we
from
at,
over
bro?
here? Like, he squints like the tip on the blowgun. His eyes over.
He's trying now.
He hasn't had his afternoon.
I'm like, well, hopefully this turns out good.
You need to see what he's doing.
Miller left the scope guard on. It's always like 3:42. And he's like, all right, guys, what do we got left to film? And we're like, give us 2 minutes. He goes outside, answers the phone, comes back in. You know how we have this conversation the other day? How Andrew is like full of useless knowledge.
Yep.
Like when we'll be sitting there and they're like, oh, the New York Jets. He's like, did you know that in 1981 Boomer fucking kicked the first field goal and it was 36 yards? We're like, do you know this, dude?
And who cares?
So I asked him, I said, Andrew, that guy in there just got a 4-pack of what are the fireballs, and he's like, yeah, they're malt liquor. It's not the right one. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's
all right,
like
well, how much alcohol is in them? He's like, you know, I'm not sure. I'm like, Andrew, this is the kind of shit that I expect you to know. Like, I want a spreadsheet tonight, and I want to know what's in Coors, what's in Bud, what's in this
Those are all
fireball.
about 5.
All right, well, do the 3, 2, 1, Miller.
All right.
He's filming right now.
I know he is, but then and it's gonna be 211 views again, and 190 of them are gonna be Andy showing his friends like, watch this, watch this.
Andy said he didn't even watch the last
He
video.
does too.
I didn't see the last